Okay, so I just pulled like such a powerful spread with my little tarot cards because I do have tarot cards and I pull them intuitively and discernment wise. Like I already know what I know, but man, it's crazy. The cards do speak. They do speak. And you know, it's just not, I'm not called to do that. I appreciate the tarot card readers and all those that I follow that I genuinely connect with, that I know that genuinely are like providing genuine connections to the collective. And when you know, you hear people say collective, that's humanity. Collective equals humanity, essentially. And so I just had something come to me. I really did indeed. So earlier today, I had an epiphany. I had multiple epiphanies today, but I had an epiphany today in reference to my ex. I had a few of them today. And it was really, it drew me to connect some dots with my previous, that infamous company that I gave 8.5 years to. You're welcome, by the way, for building your empire while you spit on me. So let me just make sure we're all clear on that. That's exactly what transpired. That's exactly what transpired. So there's that. And until you're ready to have a conversation with me face to face and quit doing all this stuff in the back, my story stands. That it does. So when you're ready to like have a convo, meet me eye to eye, I'm here for it. Until then, I'm holding the line. I'm holding the line. All right. But it came to me like in the 8.5 years that I was there, I now realize that there were a lot of very unorthodox and unprofessional conversations that transpired between me and my boss when it came to my personal life, whether that be with like my boyfriends at the time, my ex-husband, and then my boyfriend, my ex and it was really like at the time I didn't see, and see that's the thing, like that you get warped in the culture that you're living in or that you're working in, and it becomes like your identity and you don't know any different. You become like said family. And that's kind of the like the thing that they present to you, like, oh, you're family. So family shares all these different things. And it's like, no, that's not normal, actually. My family is my family and your family is your family. And we shouldn't talk about those things in a professional atmosphere. That's a little weird. But my boss was always very much like wanted to know about my personal life. You know, and now I see that was really weird. And there was some obsession there. And now I pick up on that too. When it comes to my like ex-husband and my ex, oh, there's so much worse. It's like, it was so, I can't even put it into words, quite frankly. But now I see it. And again, let me just like go back to when I turned in my notice. And how let's just make sure evidence is evidence, truth is truth, and reality is reality. Screenshots have been taken from my phone in reference to the conversation that I had with him. All right, those are missing. They're not on my iCloud. They're gone. They're gone, right? And I've called my carrier and I've called Microsoft or Apple. Nothing. No one can help me. Like it's above. Of course it's above because they're a part of XYZ, this and that, whatever, right? And so I'm well aware of it. It's all good in the hood. We all understand. I understood the assignment. You played your part and here we are, right? But it's just ironic to me because after I had that said last conversation and he sent emails that had lies in it. And then I responded and they kicked back my email. I then sent text messages. I was like, wait a minute. Just so we're clear, because I sent you an email, it came back. I want to make sure that your lies that you're saying are concrete because they are lies. All of that is missing. All of it. All right. And then the wife comes in. The wife comes in. Mind you, I worked for a company for 8.5 years. The wife never played a part in it. Never. Unless she was sending me their little friends and this and that. It's like, hey, here's my friend. Take care of them. They have an investment property here. Do this. Da, 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 da. That's how I was their like little bitch girl. Sorry, excuse the French, but that's what I was, right? And then she came in. And she came in and started playing the role of him. And it was so weird. It was so weird. In reference to gathering my laptop and this and that, right? So weird. Things that make you go, right? But now, I'm putting this video out there in reference to, like, if you're in a situation and you work in an environment when your boss is asking you questions when it comes to your personal life, your personal dating life, your personal life in general, that is not okay. That is not okay. All right? It's not. It's not professional. It's against the human resources law. And you're most likely in a corporation that runs alongside a cult that likes to present a business as a family, a faithful family, this and that. But really, they're doing very weird things at the back. And I'm only saying this from a perspective and intentions because I've been there, I've been through it, and I know it. I know it. And that's why I'm so weird when it comes to my family. My phone and my family in reference to like things you just don't understand people. And you don't know people. You just really don't. You don't know people until people say one thing out of their mouth, but their actions say otherwise. And here's what I've learned. You really have to like start watching people's actions, not their words, because people can say a lot and mean a little, but you have to watch their actions. Their actions. Do their actions align with their words? And if they don't, then you need to figure out how you can get yourself out of that circumstance. Because I can promise you, if you're surrounded by people where their words aren't aligning with their actions, it's going to be to your detriment. It will be. I can assure you of that. I've walked through it times a trillion. And so I love you. I hope this video resonated. But yeah, that was really weird conversations, Circle back. Circle back. I hope all is well in the family life. Like, my gosh, it's a little weird working for people that are obsessed with you and really just manipulate the most oddest conversations. And I take ownership in the fact that I was vulnerable, I was naive, brainwashed, broken, unhealed, and easily swayed. So I would agree with you on that. I give that to you. And I wear that. I take that on the chin. I take that on the chin. I do indeed. Those 8.5 years, I do see it now. Most definitely. I do. I love you guys. Sweet dreams.